What's happening, guys? It's your mama's Nuggets, but you can call me Nuggets, and welcome back to some vanilla Minecraft. So there's nothing in these, other than that one's messed up and it's gonna bother me. People with pretend OCD, unite. Untie. Wait, no, that's dyslexia. My bad. Anyhow. Alright. This is for all the crud out of this. We're gonna dig a giant hole today. Comments still on? Yes. What's happening, comment? So, I don't even think this is big enough. I really think it's gonna have to be bigger. And this is just, I didn't even count. I know what I want to do, but we need a giant hole for this. And to start that off, we're going to use our beacon of speed to dig a gigantic starting perimeter-ish thing, and then we can figure out what the hole's going to be after that. I should probably count this and figure out what it is. So we're going to start with this really quick, then we're going to go check out farm, show you what I built. I was going to do it in stream. I wanted to get it going though, and I had all the materials for it. I really didn't have to make anything. I had to make more trips to make stuff for a sorting system for the farm than I did the farm itself. What was I doing? Scaffold. Let's see, I think there's some of these. I can use this to count with. Alright, so we got 2 stacks of scaffolding. We're at 128 blocks. Not much. I don't even know, but I don't know how long this is. I don't know. I just dug 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I just do this? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12. That's the center block right there. And that's 33, which is not going to be big enough. I can tell you. I can tell you already. I don't know what I did with my fake southern accent there. Is it 32? So even if it's together, it's only going to be 64, and that's not going to be big enough. I want to get. Oh man, it needs to be. I mean, even though this feels really big. Let's see what it is in this set. Yeah, no, it needs to be a bit longer than that. Wow. That's 33 on that side and 32 to here. That's I didn't count this, I swear. That's pretty lucky. I guess. Well, that'd make them even. At the very least. We definitely want that. Alright, it's another 33 on each side, right? So, for the build I have planned, which is going to be, I think it's going to look fantastic. So, I've been putting this off. I wanted to get working on this, but I've been putting it off. I've gone through, as you can see, and lit up caves to help my creeper farm. It's ridiculous. I don't think it's probably going to get in the way of the creeper farm. Well, I believe it's got to be probably a minimum of 6. It's got to be a minimum of 6 deep before we can even start having fun. So this is even right now. We're just going to go with this. break all this trash. And at the very least, we can cut this down and make it 6 deep. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stupid dirt getting in the way. Alright. So it's got to be this deep here. Just so we can start having fun with this digging shenanigans. Because this is a really large room. If you thinking it's 33, so it's what, 66, 67? I don't think it's gonna be big enough, but if we don't hit the creeper farm over there, which I really want to move anyhow because it is the most suboptimal creeper farm that I probably could have made, which just bothers me to no end. In order to make it more optimal, I guess, I probably should have just built it above ground and then just made a AFK area in the sky. I mean, I could have made it starting at ground level and then just put it up in the sky and then put AFK area up at, like, you know, I don't know, 200 or so, and then it would unload everything. Of course I didn't think about it beforehand, but as I started building the thing, I started realizing that this mountainous area is just riddled with caves. Even though I've tried to run around and find them and light them all up, there's a lot of caves. I mean, I know there's other ways you can do it, you can build it all sorts of different ways, but I mean, it's not a huge farm, and I guess if I'm not going to build a huge farm, I'd like it to, at the very least, be as optimal as it can be. At least this doesn't take very long, and I'm using my silk touch pick, so I'm actually getting stone, so I don't have to wait for that to smelt. All positive things. Gonna get a ton of mobs, that's not so positive. As long as they come at me instead of running up to my villagers, I'll be fine. And go back to remote this up. Because we're actually gonna have to I wanna blow stuff up. I wanna use TNT duplicating fly machine things to dig this whole thing out. Because now that we have the creeper farm, even though I used, oh, I don't know, 18 stacks of gunpowder to make rockets. I mean, I could spare enough gunpowder to make enough TNT to run some flying machines. So we have to clear out this whole top floor, whatever we need, and we'll build senders on this side, and then things that little receiving places that send everything back to you on the other side, and we'll just let it dig itself out, because it'll be more fun and take less time. See, I'm already out of space, which is what all those chests are for. And yeah, I could do it by hand. It wouldn't be the first time that I've done a giant build like this by hand, because I'd never used TNT duplication before when I made an underground base, and it was quite significant. Not doing it. Ran right pile of the chest. That's what I put these there for, so that I could just do this. Let's see. Dirt there, dirt there, granite there. And this side here. all the ore will go in this. Why? Because why not? Throw this in there. So I've never actually used a TNT duplicating flying machine. Never actually made one. I mean, I guess I played around with it way back in 1.13 maybe, just to make one in like my creative world, but I've never used one in the game itself. TNT duplication has been in the game for ever. I'm also hoping, side note, that clearing all this out will get rid of a whole bunch of the caves. Maybe open up some of the caves and show me the caves. Show me the cave, the money, and the cave. So it'll actually help the rates of the farm. I don't really need it to be. If it was a little bit more, if it worked a little bit better, a little bit more efficient, I probably wouldn't care as much as I want to make it better. The one I have, or the other farm that I built, is I built a Guardian farm. We're gonna go look at that. It's I mean, I'd love to say it's not the most efficient thing. It's not the biggest thing. We'll go with that. It's ridiculous efficient. It's like I can't even. When I AFK, the few times I have, like I AFK'd for 2 hours, I ended up with 7 double chests worth of stuff. Had to get rid of all the fish and everything else. Since then, I put a filter in there to get rid of everything, and it's all running through hoppers and stuff because all your drops go into the nether, and the hoppers. So I can't use ice, can't use water in ice roads, or else I would. It would make it go faster. Let's see. I am. I'm just gonna dig this section here first, and then I'm gonna get bored with digging. We're gonna go look at that, and then we're gonna come back and dig a little bit and blow some stuff up, and then I'll blow the rest of it up in between streams, so that when we come back the next time, there's nothing but a giant hole. Because where are we? We're at. Oh, I guess we're only at 40. Well, that kind of sucks. But anyhow, this stuff, or this is going to go all the way down to bedrock. 40's not that bad, huh? Maybe blowing it up's not the best thing. 40. All right. Well, I guess I didn't know it was only 40. That kind of sucks. I was hoping we were at least at like 60. Might have to dig up a little too. Figure out where the top of the other floor. Man, I really should have looked at that beforehand. Ruins my whole plan. I might have to change this whole idea, or at least adjust the whole idea. Might have to use this for something, and instead of going down so much, take this hallway and just go down there and then make a giant hole, so that I can start a little bit higher. But I think there's, if I remember right, this is off the back of my mountain, and there's like a valley that comes down. Because I think this thing right here is on the surface of one of the parts, and then it's just like a big valley that goes down there. So even if I go this way, I'm going to end up running into stuff. Maybe I should just start the thing right here. What's this level at? 54. I mean, that's better. Yeah, alright. Plans have changed, unfortunately. Guess the plans weren't planned out well. So I guess instead of doing that down there, I'll start the dig like here. 65, that's better. So instead, I guess I'll just start the dig here. It's down. That's it's down below everything enough. So started whatever this is. Was the same? Yeah. So I can just start the dig there. So I guess instead of doing any of that there, I'll just take this and dig. I guess I'll do that all off camera, because I'll do the dig off camera and set it up over the next couple of days, so that this weekend we can come on and just hit a lever and watch a whole bunch of flying machines go out, drop a ton of TNT and blow up this giant area, and then come back and do another. They're just going to go back and forth until I stop them, is the plan. And yeah, because I want it to go like from here, like this is at 65 where this level is, all the way down to bedrock. And I definitely want it bigger than that. I kind of want it like, I mean, I don't know, go with 99 blocks? I'd say 100, but I'd rather have an odd number, just for the sake of it. Didn't choose that specifically for anything. So, well, we'll make one of the TNT duplicators just to goof around with it. Because like I said, I haven't made one anyhow, so we'll do that in it. So that'll be fine. Let me grab, I believe I have some Flight Duration 3 rockets. I do not. I do need to fix this though. I did some end busting off camera. This is actually the loot that I got from it. Not this. This. I got a bunch of stuff that, I mean, Protection 4 on breaking and mending. Protection 4 on breaking. That's garbage, but that's garbage. I mean, I got all those. There's, you know, a couple other things. Protection 3, Protection 3. Fortune 3. Efficiency on breaking pick. I've got another efficiency on breaking. A shovel. Thought that was a good shovel. Not that you really ever want fortune on a shovel. But then I also got more stuff over here with another. So I got enough stuff to make a whole backup set of armor. This is actually my other pickaxe. At least I think it is. Yeah, it's got mending on it. So. And all that, this is just my backup stuff that I have for right now. But other than that, where did I put it? One of these. There we go. I went there because I wanted more shulker boxes. And look, there's stack and 55, right? So there's a stack plus 27. So, you know, 80, 91 shulker boxes I can make. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's just go grab stack or 3 stacks of gunpowder. Oh. 1, 2, 3. I mean, for being where it is, it's not bad. I did have to change this out because it works better when there isn't anything blocking the top of the farm other than this top layer. So when it's open to the sky and not covered in, it works better, supposedly, especially probably at night, but I don't know. That's what I was told, and I made a little AFK area up there. It's not terrible. Other things that I want to do is this sugarcane farm. I want to expand it and like maybe make it multiple layers back there so that it makes more. It's not really. I used my 0-tick one for a while. I know a new snapshot came out today where they didn't add anything. For the first time, it was bug fixes and everything else. And usually when they stop adding things and they start rolling out snapshots that are just bug fixes, then that usually means that the updates are coming pretty soon. So I'm kind of excited about that. How are my wings? Alright. So we gotta fly out this way quite a bit. I picked out and messed around with this design I tried to adjust a whole bunch of things to it. Some of the stuff didn't really work, so I just took it out. But in truth, I'd say this is like the quickest and easiest, almost starter farm for guardians that you could make. Now, I'm not fast enough to be able to show you things dying, because they do die relatively quickly. But that's okay, I don't really need to. But I can show you why it's very efficient, and I can show you why it doesn't take very much at all. I mean, I think the two hardest things to pick up were, what's this thing? The two hardest things to get, for the whole farm itself. I mean, you literally, for the farm itself, you don't need any redstone, if you don't want to do anything with it. So, I think the hardest thing to do would be to get the, like, 140 obsidian I needed, and it was like, I don't know, I got like 5 stacks of obsidian, which is way more than I needed. Other than that, it was 3 stacks of soul sand. I think those were the two things that were the hardest to get, I guess. Things that took the longest. This is the only part. The rest of it is just glass and blocks. Glass, blocks, slabs. Don't need anything else. So, this is, just because we're flying by it right here, just a placeholder for my pickup portal. Oops. Well, I had a different portal. That was a little bit closer to the farm. But, even though I could go through them, and it wasn't messing up me, it was messing up the Guardians, because it uses portals, and the Guardians were going through the portals. They were coming through my portal and just flopping around out here. See, it's running right now. And that's just the collection thing. You got one portal right here, and all it is one portal over a bunch of campfires. I had a lava blade in there. I actually will likely put the lava blade back. If I just throw a couple more signs down, I can probably put the lava blade back in there, and it'll do a little bit quicker. I'm not really sure though. I know that if I got rid of the signs and made it a little bit higher, then pigmen wouldn't spawn in there. But because I don't know why they can spawn on top of campfires. Yeah, I covered it all in, which it doesn't need to be, but I originally did it because I was trying to figure out why stupid guardians were coming. Like, I'd come back to check on the farm, and they'd just be flopping all around here. And, I still don't know. Oh, it's because they were coming onto my portal. My portal did used to be, like, right here. And it was so close that it was linking up with us, which was obnoxious to say the least. But, so this is nothing. It's a portal with a cube around it over a bunch of campfire. It's really easy. Like, I just made this giant collection part down here. So, it's just campfires are there. This is a glass wall, so they fall in the campfires. They die to the campfires, and their stuff goes in here. Which, it was empty. Like, I emptied it. So that happened just from me flying in here and loading the chunks back up. Because I stood here before the stream and waited till it was all empty. But, like I said, the hoppers go really slow with sorting, because, I mean, that's full. And it's, now to make a sea lantern, get that off screen. Sea lantern is, 3 prismarine shards, or 4 prismarine shards, and 5 crystals. So I have it separated out into the first 4 are for shards, and then the next 5 are for crystals, but they're all 4 blocks tall. So I know that if I was to get this completely filled, it would be 4 times 5, so it's 20. So it would be 20 full shulker box, or 20 full double chests of sea lanterns. And other than that, I'm throwing everything into lava here with that piece of redstone that you saw bouncing up and down. Right there. Just chucks it out in the lava. I think I covered it up. Yeah, I did. So this was the only thing that was difficult, and you didn't even need it. When I was testing the thing out to begin with, I just had 8 hoppers there, and they both ran into 2 hoppers here, and then I just set like 7 stacks of chests there with hoppers on it, and just filtered into all the chests, and it was full. I mean, I watched a movie. It didn't have anything in it. I made the AFK part, and I went and watched a movie, and I came back and they were all full. So it's ridiculously fast and efficient. Even if that pigman's there, it's bothering me. But so let's go show you really quick the farm. And I just placed this portal like back farther, and it spawned in this cave. And like I said, guardians don't seem to be able to link to it. So inconvenient, sure, at the moment. But you know, inconvenient or working without me having to do it. I mean, it only took me a couple hours. It probably would have taken me an hour to set it up had I not forgotten everything. And I'd only died once if it wasn't for the server kicking me at one point in time. But you don't have to clear any of the water or do any of that. You have to clear the grass. Oh yeah, I got a thread of conduit out here too, which made it a lot easier. So that should kick on. You have to clear... I don't even have all the bubble parts in. Somehow I forgot bubble parts. Alright. So I forgot to strip bubbles too, or else this would probably work better. You have to clear the grass out of the top of this. And then other than that, it's just a set of 4 portals. And then 2 spaces and a set of 4 more portals, and a lot of bubbles. And then 2 more spaces, and then a box. Throw soul sand down where the spaces are, and you have to put, I used ice blocks to put a layer of water up above that pushes towards the center. So basically anything that spawns, it spawns here, and it just gets pushed up, goes into the portals, and gets killed by the campfire. Now, that's all simple and good. Let's collect all these ink sacs. Because, I mean, for now, free ink. Eventually we'll build a Wither Rose farm, and I won't need ink sacs, but I mean, these guardians want to kill all the squids like a bunch of big meanies. I mean, who are we to just let the ink sacs go to waste? So, anyhow, like, this is nothing. Like, I had to kill the 3 Elder Guardians, but I didn't have to do anything else. It's so simple that I was shocked at how simple it is. And the one thing is with it, you have to build this AFK spot. I mean, it doesn't have to be this, I made this or whatever, but at exactly, when you build that box right there, all temples are at the same height in the world. So if you build an AFK area up here, it's at Y is 186. That loads like the top 4 layers of water, and you can see the guardians down there right now. You can see them spawning and despawning as soon as they get far enough away. So they can't go out very far at all. But if you stand right here over the center, I mean, you can still see some of them spawning. But when nobody else is loading a temple, they spawn in here like crazy, and there's lots of them underneath there, and they're just all going up through the bubbles because that's the only place they spawn, and they're going into the nether and dying right now. Now, if anybody else is on, because I've gone up so high and got rid of the actual spawning spaces that I'm close enough to, if anybody else is on or at a different temple or anything else, I mean, it kills the rates because I'm limiting the amount of spawnable spaces there, and somebody else is having more spawnable spaces, so it kills his farm completely. But when nobody else is on, this thing is ridiculously fast. Now, if we wait just a second, I don't know. Comet, are you at your farm right now? Because if you are, it's pointless for me to go look. So now, I know that I've checked it when you were on and over working on your farm, and I get like no spawns, and there's like nothing in there. It was like almost empty. A couple of fish, but I didn't see hardly anything. But when you're not on, just waiting like 10 minutes here, all those hoppers are back up. And I did see that over there. I want to go see if we can kill a drowned guy. See if we can go find... You'd have to leave. But, well, I could tell that you were at your farm, because now there's stuff spawning. Let's see, anything that's outside of this block right here, just it spawns, but then it despawns right away. So if we wait just a minute or two here. We'll run over to... I mean, like I said, this isn't the best farm. I wouldn't say it's the most efficient farm. If you take and wall off this entire temple and get rid of all the water, then it gets rid of all the spaces for guardians to spawn, and then you can actually make farms down inside the thing, which is like the one that I did on the last vanilla server that we had. That used bubble vaders also to bring them up over into a killing area, whereas this one kills them in the nether. I think this one works faster because it actually takes the entities and takes them out of the world. And you know, mobs, as soon as a mob hits a portal, it teleports right away. It doesn't have to sit in there and bobble like we do. So it's immediately taken the entity out of this world, which gets rid of the mob cap for this world. Or gets them out of the mob cap for this world. Puts them in the other world. That could hurt mob cap for the nether, so if you went to the pigment farm or whatever, it's not doing pigment, so it probably won't hurt too much, but it could a little bit. But anyhow, alright, so that's just a few minutes. Let's just fly over here. And quickly go into the nether and over to the farm. Now there's nothing there flopping around because, like I said, it does kill them really quick. But we go down here. This thing is backed up already, isn't it? Well, it's backed up. It's not overly full, but it's backed up. I mean, this thing's gotten, what, it was only at half a stack here, so it's almost at 5 more stacks of that since we were here. And this thing I think was back here, so it's gotten about 3 stacks of crystals as well. So I mean, it was only a couple minutes. I mean, if nobody else is here, this thing works ridiculously good. So I suppose we'll just have to make sure Comment, I'm sure you're here listening. We'll just make sure that we chit chat when we're going to be at our farm, either one of our farms, and the other person will not be at theirs. Because I'll have to ask because it'll kill the rates of my farm. You're doing the down in the ocean farm, which would make yours actually spawn lower because the world spawns from, or checks for spawns from the bottom to the top, lowest Y to the highest, and you're actually, is that a creeper? In the middle of the ocean? Distractions. So you're gonna end up getting. How are you? How are you a thing? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So your farm will work great, where mine won't. Oh. So, I mean, said probably took me, if you don't count killing the Elder Guardians, and the fact that I kept forgetting everything, it probably only took me maybe an hour and a half to set up. And I don't think any of the stuff that you use in it is a big enough deal that it's really that hard to make or anything. Like, it didn't take anything to get any of those materials. For the chest there is. Unbreaking fishing rod. You know what? I don't care if that's your garbage treasure, I'm taking it. Let's see if we can get lucky enough to find a guy with a trident. Just for the heck of it. Just because we're here. What's this one got on it? Mending? Alright. A couple other buildings over there. Do I really need a trident, or want a trident, or even care about having a trident? No. But this will be probably a treasure that I already got. Huh. That probably will faster there. But you know, we're over here. Might as well see while we're at it. Another treasure map. I'm sure they're the same treasure map. I haven't seen one drowned either. So, that's right, he did log off and log back on, so he must be at his farm. That would mess with, oh yeah. I'm like, why can't I go up? That is a cool little sea cave. I like it. That would mess with, rates of anything spawning, except for fish, apparently. Apparently it doesn't care that you're there to mess with fish. But I would have thought that I would at least hopefully see a drown. I guess they're passive mobs, so it's not messing with the passive mob cap, but you have another portal at your farm, right, Comet? I want to try something. Can you step through your nether portal for a minute? Just go through your nether portal into the nether for a minute. Because guardians are hostile mobs. I want to see if as soon as you do it, like, drown starts spawning. I just want to see. It'd be funny if, like, a bunch of them started to spawn as soon as you do. I don't even see any guardians spawning. Might be far enough away from that, though. I'm thinking a drowned village. There'd be drowned. Sunken city? I don't know what I'm call it. Okay, now he's through. We'll see. Really quick. I mean, if they do spawn, it shouldn't take very long. A minute or two for stuff to deload. Alright, well, I mean, you can come back. I wondered if it would work. Or that would happen, but apparently not. I see pufferfish. Thanks. I appreciate you taking a second and letting me do a little experiment. Alright, well, let's see, where's this map at? Southwest, maybe? Same map. I just wondered, so let's see, southwest. Where am I going? West? South. There we go, we're on the map. I actually found a different treasure map. Whew. Zipping across fast. Found a different treasure map, and I actually found a treasure. That's like the second time I found a treasure. Looks like this X is on land. I know most of the time they're under gravel, but this X definitely looks like it's on land. It looks like it's right here. It is right here. Holy cow, it's on land. Holy cow! Alright, fair enough. TNT, 4 iron, 11 gold. Here you can have the sand and wood and planks. 2 diamonds, 7 emeralds, another heart of the sea. I'll take it. That's some grass blocks. Okay, here's another map. And if I knew they were like that, I'd go after treasure more often. Anyhow, negative X, positive Z. Let's go back and make one of these TNT duplicators and see about blowing some stuff up. Should only take a minute or two to fly back. Let's these things should be relatively easy to build and fix. pull a short stream today. I had to order a new transmission for my vehicle because my transmission is going. It's funny, I brought it to a place and the guy at a dedicated transmission place, and the guy's like, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going. I was hoping it would be a sensor or something like that, but it's definitely not. And he's like, oh, well, let me check the computer and everything else. He's like, he tells me, he's like, it's usually not the transmission, it's usually this part here. And I was like, okay, well, that'd be nice, because that part's bound to be cheaper. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a transmission, though. He was like, well, no, I don't know until I look at it. I was like, okay. So he looks at it, he's like, well, the computer's not telling me anything else, so I'm not really sure. And I was like, okay, so why don't you just drive it around the block? He was like, yeah, alright, I'll do that. So the dude drives it around the block, he comes back and he's like, oh yeah, that's definitely your transmission. You've got parts that are messing up there, it's breaking inside. I was like, yeah, I know that. I laughed. Just the way he put it. He's like, oh yeah, that's definitely breaking stuff inside. It's like, that's great, thanks. So I needed to buy a new transmission, which is not cheap, but what am I going to do? Let's get rid of all this stuff. So I use basically every penny I have, which is fantastic. I love actually finally being able to do savings in my life. I actually start with just a little bit, have a tiny bit of savings. Why? Hi, Winry. Welcome to the stream. To have cars mess it up. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for the bits, Winry. We're gonna blow some stuff up. We need, I know I need a sticky piston. How are you feeling, Winry? Right? Well, we're gonna attempt to blow stuff up because I'm gonna need about, I mean, this is 65, so I'm gonna need a hole that starts at 65 and goes down to bedrock and is probably a good 120 by 120. Oh, that's right. You did say that you, that's right, I did remember seeing that. Oh, it's a very exciting time. All the different, stuff you can get for it and everything else. We're gonna need a detector rail. I know we're gonna need a wall. Oh, wall. Get rid of these. And then I'm gonna need a slime block. Yes, no shared walls is nice. And I guess this. So let's see. I think I need obsidian too. Where did I put the obsidian? Oh, yeah, rude neighbors suck. I got lucky. Never really had the issue too much. Where did I put? There it is. Alright. Yes, those are always great. Washer dryer sucks. We'll try it here for the heck of it. So, guess I'll use that. So need to make an L, put a piston. So piston there, slam blocks in an L. Oh shit, I forgot observers. We're just gonna do one to see how it works. That was great, and I had to get a good washer, and well, I wanted to get a good washer. I didn't have to because I didn't have money to get a good washer. But I bought a cheap $200 washer off of Craigslist, and that thing lasted me 8 years. It's fantastic. I think we're just going to reset the nether, at least I hope so, or else I wouldn't be playing now. To be quite honest. Like, if they reset everything, I wouldn't be on here. Oh, I forgot we need coral. I need dead coral. Forgot all about that. Time to take a trip. At least I've got it marked out. Go get some coral. That'll only take a minute. Yeah, like I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been making any farms in the nether. I know the other two guys did. I've held back from doing anything really nether related, ice paths, a hub, or anything like that. Because I'm hoping that they just reset the nether, but never know. Let me think. Wasn't it? I believe it was this. Goes to the warm ocean biome where I got all the coral the first time. Yep. Oh, nope, that's the raid farm. Let's see, there is torches. That was the raid farm. Where did the torches go to? Oh no, it wasn't. Alright. It wasn't this one. I don't even build proper paths, because I know it's gonna get reset. Can't even find my way around. It's this one over here. There it is. I think. Unless this is the one that went to the desert. Might be the one that went to the desert. Might not. Who knows? So it ends over here. Sweet. For some reason I didn't take damage. I think this is the one that I made that came out at the warm ocean area. Just need one piece of coral. Yeah, I think this is. What is this garbage? Oh yeah, I forgot. It was an abandoned mine. There's abandoned mines everywhere. Did you see? I thought it was cool. I actually liked the bug fix update thing. Oh, this is the mushroom island. That's warm biome. Oh, this is the mushroom mountain. I have no idea where the portal. I don't even know why that's there. Hell, that sucks. I know you can't bone meal those. I mean, I know you can bone meal for sea pickles, but come on. You can do it. Thread the needle. Oh, grab the wall. No, 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 no. Get out of the fire. Get out of the lava. I died, but I didn't die. I didn't die. Yes. Yet. I didn't die yet. Oh, goodness. Yes. Oh, it's fantastic. Alright, I'm done. I give up. That was it. That was fantastic. I can't believe it. What was I looking for? Warm biome. Man, I forgot what I was doing. Let's see. I can't believe that happened. Oh, that's fantastic. Let me look at this really quick. Yeah, so as I was saying, the snapshot update today, I liked that. You know how we have you have to go in and do commands for like fire tick off and all that other good stuff. I like that you don't have to do that anymore. There's now a menu button at the beginning. So those are all warm motion. Lukewarm, so it's just that's spawn. Cold. All lukewarm. I could have swore that south, that's where I went. So I actually could have went to that Mushroom Island and just gone anywhere. Alright, back to the Mushroom Island. Yeah, so you can adjust like all the things with on-offs and sliders and stuff through a menu instead of having to come in and, you know, type in console commands and stuff. At least it is in single player, so I assume that it would be some part of non-sync. Let's roll the dice again. Come on. I assume it'll be something easy on multiplayer servers. Oh yeah, there's another fortress over here too. If we wanted to make a blaze farm away from OJ stuff, I'm sure there's one closer. I should dig this out so I can just fly out of it too. You know, I got the wings and I literally had nowhere to fly to, and now I fly everywhere. I've even gotten good enough that I have been able to fly into the opening of my base and down through and land on my bed. So from this, anywhere south, which is not that way. So anyway, this way. Actually, be south. quicker. Should be running into some coral here shortly. As soon as the world loads. But I'm very excited about all the stuff that's coming in 1.16. I'm very excited. There's one. Or that might actually be lukewarm for all I know. There's one. Possibly. Cold ocean. Deep cold ocean. Let's see. So we have to do a positive Z. So about 300 blocks. So have you looked at all the stuff for 1.16, Winry? If so, what are you most excited about? There is cool. Should all be. Oh, oops, I went the wrong direction. Negative Z. Dang. Can I get lava? Yes. I do like a lot of the blocks too. Yeah, that's what was it, the Basalt Delta thing or whatever? That thing looks awesome. You could totally see people making yeah. Well, I mean, gas are still supposed to be everywhere, aren't they? They're just like the only things that spawn in those biomes. They still spawn everywhere, as far as I know. Same thing with magma cubes. Ah, that's true. Well, there's actually what, for the first time I think they said, like 10 years or something like that, or in many years, they actually added a magma cube spawner that generates vanilla in the world. It's in those bastions or whatever. At least the large ones. Yeah, trading with piglins is awesome too. Auto gold farm, which is just auto trading. It's the piglin standing on top of a hopper. Where is the stinking coal? We're still in deep cold ocean. That's where. Deep ocean. 968, negative 9. Hey, it's true. Finally, there is a use for gold. Hey, there's another monument. I-42. Deep ocean, ocean, deep ocean. Deep ocean, ocean. Sure would be nice to. This has got to be where it's changed. Old ocean. going south and east. Yeah, gold is one of those things that really isn't as useful as it should be. How about the Magma Strider guys? Those are pretty cool too. Cute little guy that you can ride like a pig over the lava. I didn't pay too close attention. I wonder if you can breed those. But the building blocks look fantastic. That one with the gold flecks in it or whatever, that thing looks awesome. I cannot wait to get that and use that in builds. That thing looks fantastic. Comet, can you sleep, please? It's true, you don't spend a lot of time in the Nether. I tried to make my whole base in the Nether one time. I mean, I guess if you don't sleep, it's not a big deal. The coral will glow. It wasn't terrible, it was just, I mean, you still had to go to the overworld. At least now with this, new thing. Thank you, Comet. You don't have to go to the overworld because of the, was it the basalt stone or whatever? Acts like cobblestone. So you can actually make furnaces and stuff like that. And then the fungus stuff works like, it has wood, so you can make sticks, so yeah, you don't actually have to go anywhere. Pretty cool. Thanks for stopping in, Winnery. And congratulations on the house. Hope everything in the move goes smoothly, and get yourself a nice setup recording area, and you enjoy your new house. Thank you for stopping in, and can't wait to see you again. I'm about to pull my hair out trying to find this stupid coal. How is this not a warm ocean? I'm next to a desert. Desert town. Nice looking town too. I've seen a desert temple yet, that'd be nice. I'd raid that just for the heck of it. Man. Desert. Savannah with an island in the center. I found so many beautiful looking places to build. If I could just find some coral. I mean, at this rate, I might as well go to where I went before, which is up here. Alright, let's see. Negative X. Negative X. Positive Z. Heading this way direction. I believe I have an ender chest on me. I do not. That can be problematic. especially because we're not too far. Fairly too far, I tell you the truth. Never know what you're gonna find. Roll the dice with loading chunks. Or Mason. Or Badlands. It'd be really cool if this was the one that, Oh, it is the one I went to. I don't remember this area. Not helpful, but interesting. So we're about 3,000 blocks or so from the place that I was at before. This is going to be a very boring trip of me... Oh, running into a tree! It's going to be a boring trip as he runs into a tree. Am I glitched? Am I crashing? Oh, okay. It just kept going forever. Like I hadn't actually used a rocket, and I was still getting rocket power. Whatever. It's all good. Flying through the clouds, nothing to do. Well, oh goodness, not lag out now. It's a swoosh. I would have ran right into the ground. Which would have been entertaining. It's a little more interesting to be able to see stuff, I guess. It doesn't load fast enough to even really care. We're actually not too far from the base. Let's see. So it was just west from my base, so I probably took the wrong direction. Oh, no, it wasn't just west. It's not that far away. We're almost there now. See if I can find fly fast flyers. We're low, but we're going so quickly. The server cannot load. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That was weird. crashing. It won't let me fly. Huh. Oh, did my wings break? Oh, my wings broke. That's what happened. Oh no! No, I most definitely did not. If I did anything, Amos, it was lost at Minecraft right there. What a noob thing to do. That's fine. Oh, that's hilarious. Hopefully there's a cave we can go get some iron. They even have a different pick on me. I don't! Oh man! I'm noobing the heck out of this right now. At least I have some cobblestone on me. Wow. Just wow. Alright, let's hope there's a cave on this island. Holy cow. There is not. Only island ever. Oh, what a bunch of garbage. Let's go kill squid. Come here, squid. Can't believe I took my ender chest off me. Let's take all this other junk off too. Don't drown. Might as well keep making our way towards the stuff. Durability is at 3 now. It's better than 1. Not much. Oh man. Can't believe I nuked it up that hard. Hey look, there's drown there now. This is not helpful. Well that helped. Find a cave, that'd be fantastic. Or even some surface coal. I'd take surface coal. Some squid, something I could kill for XP. That isn't a dolphin. Come on, give me dolphin's grace, buddy. Please? Got it right there at the end. Sweet! No, we didn't beat Minecraft, or win Minecraft yet, Amos, but, you stopped playing. Let's see, we need to go negative. This is that way. Really just trying to find some coal. So why did you not come back, Amos? come on. Sure would be nice to find anything. I think we're going towards the negative X. Hey, you. There isn't anything here. You. Fishing rod guy. Come here. Alright, well, we found two guys. I suppose it's probably got us at like 5 durability. 17, holy cow. Negative X. Is there a cave on this island? There is. I guess this is a cave. I want to call it that. These things you... Okay, I was gonna say, isn't this supposed to give me XP? I mean, I suppose I could smelt something. Get a little more XP. That one looks bigger. Oh, cave. Oh, thank goodness. Stay all the way. I mean, iron would be nice to smelt. Spiderweb? Huh. Well, I mean, that's fairly lucky. Let's see if we can get some more XP. I guess this has gone from a doing something stream to a let's see if we can just find an easy way to get back home. We've already discussed what I'm going to do in the next one and how I'm going to get it set up. We'll look at the farm. I mean, it'd be nice if it was a XP farm as well, but it's not. Really nice if we can find a cave spider spawner right now. Hey guy. Well, nothing there. Cave spider spawner. Sweet. Makeshift mob farm time. Dang it. Would you let me put the fence post there before you come over and start beating me up? Sweet. That's all I need. Problem solved. Over there. Over there. Let's lift this area up a little. Stand over here. Hi, buddies. Yeah. She's fantastic. Break these. Come on. Come on, little guy. Oh, goodness. Oh, this. Alright. It went from noobness to pro move as he makes a spawner farm. Alright. I don't know if that's where the light was coming from. I mean, you want to call it a spawner farm. Break this, get some more XP while we're here. Let's go stand over here. See if we can get some of these guys to get over here. Hi. Excuse me. I'd like more spiders, please. Yeah, you. Come back. I was far away from you. Oh, stupid spider. I think I should probably go in there and get rid of all that. Wow. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. Come on. Give me some more spiders. I mean, it's not bad. Way better than what we were at. Oh, junk. I guess let's take... We'll kill one more round of spiders. We'll see. Alright, nobody else over there? It's almost at halfway. Let's see if we have enough to get us out of here. It's that time. It's fine. I wonder if how do you see I wonder if 1,000 positive 37. I believe I have a portal over here. There's the coral, which is good because we can use that. Downshift is also good. Now I just need to find more coral, a lot more coral. I believe that's where the portal is. Sweet. Let's get some fans. I don't think I need a lot, but we might as well get a bunch of them while we're here. We're already here. And that should be enough, whatever this is. More than enough. I think I only need one, really. That is where the portal is. Sweet. Whatever, guy. Haha! Alright. Now. Huh. Can I make it home relatively quickly? Sure would be nice if I could get this the right to work so I could fly down this tunnel. Alright. Thanks for going to bed now that I'm in the nether. Well, I guess we'll just run. So it was near that portal. Oh, I never would have followed those. How much? Okay, we can make it. I thought it was over here. And back to the base. But I don't want to go to the base, I want to go fix my wings really fast. On the wrong side. Yep. Alright, well, what a day full of failures. I mean, I guess I didn't fail on the farm. Everything else was a failure. go fix stuff really quick. Fix our backup elytra while I'm at it. It's in a box on the ground somewhere. Failed at that! Today's failures are definitely tomorrow's opportunities. I guess that means there's an awful lot of opportunities coming. Out of my inventory things of non-need. Hang in a mist. Alright, Comet. Thanks. Sorry for caps. Let's fix all of our stuff and things. There we go. Oh, elytra almost done. Oh goodness. This out of here. Alright, that's all fixed. Let's just fix this pickaxe really fast. It shouldn't be an issue now that I'm the only person on. Might as well fix everything on that. Alright, everything's fixed. Need anything? Oh, it's not fixed. Wow, that's loud, huh? Been here fixing my stuff a couple of times. How's this looking? It's not that great. Not bad. Not terrible. Alright. Well, like I said, that's... I've got to go make dinner. Let's go and right here. I made U-turns and stuff. There's I didn't need it, I just wanted it. Let's make it back over to base. Really should go kill that guy too. Ha! Sweet. 4 tiers. That'd be a fun thing to create. Hollow out a giant place in the nether, make it so that somehow make it so that only gas can spawn. Turn it into an aerial battle. That'd be pretty fun. I'd have a good time. Alright, let's see. Let's just see how this works. For if we can get it to work even. Alright, so I believe it goes here. I think. Yes, it is. There. This is dust. And this goes on. Why doesn't it allow me to put it on there? Could have swore it went on this. No. I don't understand. At least I thought that's what you needed. Yeah. You do. And, but why won't it let me place it? That's the question. Alright. So, now we'll put that on the end of it. And off to this side there's another L. Is it only a certain coral block? This one? What's this one? Bubble. I don't want bubble. Bubble 2, 3 frame. Sure. Oh. Does this work? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why it won't let me place it. I mean, I can place it on this. Can't place it on that. I can place it on top. But I can't place it on the side. But you can place these on the sides of things. Like that. Do I have to place it when it's still alive? Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, I do know. I need a minecart too. But this goes here. And then minecart. So you can't place dead coral on the sides of things. It's interesting. Obviously, I've never built one of these before, so I don't know. Alright. So, put that on there. And that should be it, really. As far as I know. I think we'll just put a lever on this. But let's take this out and be semi-smart. Try not to blow it up. That should be good. Alright, that's definitely good, right? So, I think the first time primes it. Primes it, and now it works. Yeah. There we go. Let's go grab another TNT. Blow up a big hole really fast. Do I have any somewhere? One of these empty. Empty. Any of these? Empty. Take whatever is in there. Get it out. Take that. Didn't even need obsidian. Things I was on. Alright. Let's go blow up more things. Banana. Now, I don't know if this doesn't work now. So after it breaks, alright, let's just go down here and pick up all these pieces. And then I can use them to briefly cover this up. Alright, break all this. Did it break the coral too? Right, so this shouldn't matter. I would like to make it another block forward though. So let's do here. Alright, relatively easy. So you got that. You do an L with that. Put a fence post on it. Cobblestone wall rather. On the side of it, do another L. And then go get another piece of coral that we just put upstairs. I can all bother. Hope that it's far enough down that it's not going to destroy our thing again. Whatever. So down there once alive, won't let me. I won't let me. I don't understand why I won't. I don't understand. This one, it doesn't let you go inside. Okay, fine. Is it bubble coral? Fine. I'll take the live green coral. I guess certain ones grow on the sides and certain ones only grow on the tops. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get this coral stuff at all. Why won't it let me place it on the sides of blocks? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, because I needed coral fans. Yep, idiot. Or at least that makes sense anyway. Aha! Learning. Yep. Learned about TNT duplication and coral today. Look at us being knowledgeable. Alright. Break this stuff. Alright. Let's see. We work without blowing yourself up this time. Sweet. This will be way quicker. Oh. Unless something like that happens. then it's not quicker at all. It was very much not quicker. Nope, not quicker. In fact, I mean, still quicker, but not helpful anyhow. I mean, it'll be better when it'll be better once I can set these up. So after I dig this area, basically the top part of the area that I want to dig out, I'll set up that machine, and I'll set up a ton of them that go all the way across. Only it'll be up there, so all the way across that way. And then I'll put a thing on the other side that returns it. There'll be observers on it, and we'll just hit the lever, and they'll fly across, dropping TNT all the way across. When they get to this side, they'll come all the way back, dropping TNT, and then go back and forth. And basically, they'll just go back and forth until this is all taken down to bedrock from, I don't know, there to there, from up there down to bedrock. That's the plan. Before I can start, then I can make fire potions, get rid of the lava, and work on the next part of the build. But like I said, I have to go make dinner. We blew stuff up. We learned that coral fans are the only ones that go on the sides of blocks, and that make sure you've got a big enough hole for your stuff, or else you'll blow up your own thing a couple of times. I never made one. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm gonna go over here and AFK while I make dinner and let some creepers get made and hope nothing spawns and comes and kills my villagers. I mean, it'd just be zombies. We'd have to cure them. Should be fine. Can't spawn on stuff. Stairs. There. There, it's fine. It's all. Stand up here in my little AFK area and let our creeper farm go. And be all set. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Amos, Winry, Comet, thank you guys all for hanging out. Always appreciate it when people stop in. I hope everybody is having a good week. Hope you had a great day. And I hope the rest of your week was good. Look forward to seeing you this weekend. Take it easy.